I am here with Nick Bavacqua, owner of the Reservoir Tavern here in Boonton. Nick, this is a huge honor for you, obviously, and I'd like you to explain to the audience why it is that you've received this humanitarian award.
My family's got a history of doing a lot of nice things. It started with my grandfather, who really started here with nothing, and he always felt he had to give back, so we try to continue that. School kids, sports, all that kind of stuff. We've actually had golf outings where when it was over, we took all the proceeds and said, hey, who needs somebody? Who knows a need or a person that needs something? And at that spot, somebody will raise their hand and we'll just, okay, you're the recipient of that funds this time.
Do you think that the Sicilian and Calabrese culture plays a role in your menu?
Yeah, absolutely, you know. I spent a lot of time in my mother's parents' supermarket, the grocery store with the fruits out front, you know. My mother and all his kids used to go and had a big dinner over there in the back of the supermarket. Must have sat 70 people when we were kids. And the same thing, that homegrown, down-to-earth Italian food that we ate was just like, you grew up on that. You didn't, 17 courses went all Sunday, didn't stop. We try to create those grandma dishes, that you had when you grew up, wholesome food, comfort food when you were a kid. We'd have a little Italian flair to it and twist, and the kids in the neighborhood come over, they not been Italian, but they'd go, wow, what's that? Many athletes, many politicians, celebrities, TV people, soap opera people, locals and stuff. You could set your clock here. Well, people who come in and out the door.
Tell me about the story of the Reservoir.
This place was available as a tavern years ago. So he decided to call his cousin who could speak better English. Because my dad, we just came from Italy. They got together, they opened up this tavern with the money that my father had. If you started your business around that time and you had a business like ours and you put the effort in like we did, you could make it.
And you guys did.
And we did.
Talk about, the charity work that your family's involved in.
So much, especially locally, which is great too, because we have a lot of great customers that come in and they take care of us. And we always like to try to give back, especially to those who have given to us.
Joel and I work together, and we also have two other brothers, Nick and James, that we have always spoken openly about how important it is to always give back and to make this place a family-oriented restaurant and making it timeless.
I would like to thank the Columbian Foundation for the Humanitarian Achievement Award. I would like to thank my grandparents for the gumption and tenacity to make it through the hard years to get me where I got. I'd like to thank my parents for getting me here as well. To the family, patrons, and relatives of everybody who's worked here over the years, all the staff, and all the great customers that we've had since 1936.